In the summer of 1972, in Bayshore, New York, a baby named James Todd Smith came into the world. No one could have predicted that this baby would grow up to become LL Cool J, one of the most influential figures in hip-hop history. James was born into a family that was steeped in musical tradition. His grandfather was a jazz saxophonist, and it was through this family connection that young James was introduced to music at an early age. But life for James wasn't always easy. His parents' relationship was rocky, and when they separated, James found himself living with his grandparents in Queens. Queens, New York, in the late 1970s, was a place where hip-hop was beginning to take root. The streets were alive with the sounds of block parties, where DJs would spin records and MCs would grab the mic to hype up the crowd. It was in this environment that James first encountered hip-hop. The raw energy of the music, the beats, the rhymes, it all resonated deeply with him. For James, hip-hop was more than just music. It was a way to express the emotions he couldn't always put into words. As a young boy, James found solace in writing. He would spend hours in his room, scribbling down lyrics in a notebook, pouring his thoughts and feelings onto the page. He was inspired by the pioneers of the genre, like Grandmaster Flash, the Sugar Hill Gang, and Run DMC, who were making waves in the early days of hip-hop. James wanted to be like them. He wanted to take the pain and struggles he experienced and turn them into something powerful. By the time he was 11 years old, James had already decided that he wanted to be a rapper. He chose the name LL Cool J, which stood for Ladies Love Cool James, a name that would soon become legendary. But it wasn't just a name, it was a persona. LL Cool J was the smooth, confident rapper with a tough edge, a reflection of both the charm and the grit that James embodied. But breaking into the music industry wasn't easy, especially for a young teenager with big dreams. LL Cool J recorded his first demo tape at his grandparents' house, using equipment they had bought him. He sent the tape to various record companies, hoping someone would take notice. For many aspiring artists, this is where the story might have ended. Tapes discarded in a pile. It was more than just an album, it was a statement. LL Cool J was here, and he wasn't going anywhere. The young boy from Queens had made it, and he was just getting started. LL Cool J's debut album, Radio, was more than just a collection of songs. It was a seismic shift in the hip-hop landscape. Released in 1985, the album was raw, energetic, and unlike anything the music world had heard before. With its stripped-down production and hard-hitting beats, courtesy of Rick Rubin's minimalist style, Radio became the blueprint for the sound that would define the golden age of hip-hop. At the heart of Radio was LL Cool J's powerful voice and confident delivery. He wasn't just rapping, he was commanding attention. Tracks like I Can't Live Without My Radio showcased his ability to blend boastful lyrics with an infectious rhythm, while Rock the Bells highlighted his skill at rapid-fire delivery. LL Cool J wasn't just another rapper, he was an artist who knew how to connect with his audience. The rawness of his lyrics, combined with his undeniable charisma, made him a standout in a crowded field. The success of Radio was immediate. The album went platinum, and LL Cool J found himself at the forefront of a new movement in hip-hop. He was one of the first artists to bring rap music into the mainstream, and with that came both the benefits and challenges of being a trailblazer. Suddenly, the young man from Queens was a star, and everyone wanted a piece of him. But LL Cool J wasn't content with just being a flash in the pan. He understood that to stay relevant in the fast-paced world of music, he needed to keep evolving. His next move was crucial, and he knew it. The pressure was on to deliver a follow-up that would solidify his place in the industry. In 1987, LL Cool J released his second album, Bigger and Deffer. The stakes were high, but LL Cool J didn't disappoint. The album was a commercial juggernaut, selling over 2 million copies and proving that LL Cool J was not only here to stay, but he was also ready to take his career to the next level. Bigger and Deffer featured a mix of hard-hitting tracks and smoother, more melodic songs that showcased LL Cool J's versatility as an artist. The standout track from the album was I Need Love, a groundbreaking song that was one of the first hip-hop ballads. In it, LL Cool J showed a softer side, rapping about love and vulnerability in a way that had never been done before in hip-hop. The track was a risk, but it paid off. I Need Love became a massive hit, reaching #1 on the R&B charts and crossing over into mainstream pop success. LL Cool J had managed to do something few rappers had done before. He appealed to a broad audience without losing his street credibility. But with success came new challenges. The more popular LL Cool J became, the more he had to contend with the pressures of fame. He was young, wealthy, and in the spotlight, and that brought its own set of problems. There were those who questioned his authenticity, accusing him of selling out by making music that appealed to the masses. Critics argued that he had gone too soft with tracks like I Need Love, and that he was losing touch with the gritty, hardcore roots of hip-hop. LL Cool J was no stranger to criticism, but he wasn't about to let it derail his career. Instead, he used it as fuel to push himself further. He knew that to survive in the music industry, he needed to stay true to himself while also evolving with the times. And that's exactly what he did. LL Cool J's ability to adapt was evident in his next album, Walking with a Panther, released in 1989. The album was a return to the harder, edgier sound that had defined his early work. While Walking with a Panther didn't receive the same universal acclaim as his previous albums, it still produced several hits, including Going Back to Cali and I'm That Type of Guy. The album showcased LL Cool J's skill at balancing different aspects of his persona, the tough, streetwise rapper and the smooth, charismatic performer. As LL Cool J's career continued to rise, so did his influence in the hip-hop community. He wasn't just a rapper, he was a trendsetter. His style, think Kangol hats, gold chains, and tracksuits, became iconic, and his image was imitated by fans across the world. LL Cool J was a brand, and he understood the power of that brand better than anyone. But LL Cool J's journey was far from over. Despite his success, he knew that the music industry was fickle, and staying on top required constant reinvention. The late 1980s and early 1990s were a time of rapid change in hip-hop, with new artists emerging and the sound of the genre evolving. LL Cool J was determined not to be left behind. In 1990, he released Mama Said Knock You Out, an album that would become one of the defining moments of his career. The title track, Mama Said Knock You Out, was a fierce, defiant anthem that silenced his critics and re-established him as one of the top rappers in the game. The album was a commercial and critical success, earning LL Cool J his first Grammy Award for Best Rap Solo Performance. With Mama Said Knock You Out, LL Cool J had proven that he wasn't just a star of the past, he was a force to be reckoned with in the present. The album marked a turning point in his career, solidifying his place as a hip-hop icon and setting the stage for the next phase of his journey. By the early 1990s, LL Cool J was no longer just a rapper, he was a household name. His success with Mama Said Knock You Out had solidified his position at the top of the hip-hop world, and he was determined to keep the momentum going. But the music industry was changing rapidly. New artists were emerging, and the sound of hip-hop was evolving, with the rise of gangsta rap on the West Coast and the gritty, boom-bap style on the East Coast. LL Cool J knew that to stay relevant, he would need to continue to innovate and adapt. Despite the shifting landscape, LL Cool J's ability to evolve was one of his greatest strengths. He wasn't afraid to take risks, and his versatility allowed him to navigate the changing tides of the industry. In 1993, he released 14 Shots to the Dome, an album that leaned into the harder, more aggressive sound that was popular at the time. Tracks like Backseat of My Jeep and Pink Cookies in a Plastic Bag Getting Crushed by Buildings showcased his ability to stay current while still maintaining his unique style. However, 14 Shots to the Dome didn't receive the same level of acclaim as his previous work. The album's darker tone and departure from his earlier, more commercially friendly sound left some fans divided. But LL Cool J wasn't deterred. He saw this as an opportunity to continue growing as an artist. He knew that in order to maintain longevity in the industry, he couldn't just stick to what was safe. He had to keep pushing boundaries. This drive to keep evolving led LL Cool J to take another bold step with his next album, Mr. Smith, released in 1995. The album was a return to form, combining the harder edge of his earlier work with the smooth, radio-friendly tracks that had made him a crossover star. Mr. Smith featured hit singles like Hey Lover, a collaboration with Boys II Men that showcased his softer side, and Doing It, which became an instant club anthem. The album was a commercial success, going double platinum and proving that LL Cool J still had what it took to dominate the charts. Mr. Smith marked a significant moment in LL Cool J's career. It was a reminder that he was not just a rapper, but a multifaceted artist who could appeal to a broad audience. The album's success also demonstrated his ability to balance commercial appeal with artistic integrity, a skill that would become increasingly important as the industry continued to evolve. But LL Cool J's influence extended far beyond his music. As one of the genre's pioneers, he had become a mentor and role model for the next generation of hip-hop artists. His success had paved the way for others, and he was keenly aware of the responsibility that came with being a trailblazer. He used his platform to uplift and inspire others, both within the music industry and beyond. Throughout the 1990s, LL Cool J continued to release music that resonated with fans. Albums like Phenomenon 1997 and GO8 2000 further cemented his status as a hip-hop legend. GOAT, which stands for Greatest of All Time, was particularly significant, as it was LL Cool J's declaration of his place in the pantheon of hip-hop greats. The album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, a testament to his enduring popularity and influence. But music was only one part of LL Cool J's multifaceted career. As his fame grew, so did his opportunities in other areas, particularly in acting. LL Cool J had always been interested in pursuing a career in film and television, and in the 1990s, he began to make that dream a reality. His first major acting role came in the 1991 film The Hard Way, where he starred alongside Michael J. Fox and James Woods. LL Cool J's natural charisma and screen presence made him a standout, and it wasn't long before he started landing more roles. Prosody rate. He appeared in films like Toys 1992 and Out of Sync 1995, further establishing himself as a versatile actor. But it was his role in the television series In the House 1995 to 1999 that truly showcased LL Cool J's acting chops. The sitcom, in which he played a former football player turned physical therapist, was a hit, and LL Cool J's performance earned him praise from both fans and critics. His ability to transition from music to acting was no small feat, and it spoke to his talent and work ethic. LL Cool J's foray into acting didn't mean he was stepping away from music, though. If anything, it highlighted his ability to juggle multiple careers while still delivering quality work in both fields. He continued to release albums, tour, and perform, all while building a successful acting career. As LL Cool J entered the new millennium, he was more than just a hip-hop artist, he was a cultural icon. His influence could be seen not just in music and film, but also in fashion and entrepreneurship. He was one of the first rappers to embrace a signature look, with his Kangol hats and gold chains becoming synonymous with 1980s and 1990s hip-hop. And his entrepreneurial spirit led him to explore various business ventures, including his own clothing line, which further solidified his status as a trendsetter. But for LL Cool J, success wasn't just about fame and fortune. He understood the importance of giving back and using his platform to make a difference. Throughout his career, he has been involved in numerous charitable endeavors, particularly those focused on education and health. Whether it's through his work with the Jump and Ball Foundation, which he founded to support youth programs in his hometown of Queens, or his efforts to raise awareness about diabetes and other health issues, LL Cool J has always been committed to making a positive impact on his community. As LL Cool J continued to evolve as an artist and entrepreneur, he remained grounded in the values that had guided him from the beginning: hard work, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These qualities not only made him a success in the music industry, but also allowed him to transcend it, becoming a true icon in every sense of the word. By the late 1990s, LL Cool J was no longer just a rapper. He had become a multifaceted entertainer, with a career that spanned music, television, and film. His success in these various fields was a testament to his versatility and work ethic. But beyond his talents as an artist, LL Cool J was also making a significant impact on the culture and the business of hip-hop. LL Cool J's foray into acting had started off strong, but it was his consistent performance on both the big and small screens that truly established him as a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. His role in the sitcom In the House was just the beginning. The show, which ran from 1995 to 1999, was a hit, and LL Cool J's portrayal of Marion Hill, a former professional football player turned physical therapist, was well received by audiences and critics alike. His charm, humor, and ability to bring depth to his character made him a standout, proving that he was more than just a rapper who dabbled in acting. He was a legitimate actor with serious talent. As his acting career blossomed, LL Cool J took on more challenging roles. He starred in the 1999 action thriller Deep Blue Sea, where he played the role of a wisecracking chef trapped in an underwater research facility with genetically engineered sharks. The film was a commercial success, and LL Cool J's performance was one of the highlights. He brought a mix of humor and intensity to the role, further showcasing his range as an actor. But it wasn't just his acting that was turning heads. LL Cool J was also making waves as a cultural icon. His influence on fashion was undeniable. From the Kangol hats and gold chains of the 1980s to the sleek, stylish looks he sported in the 1990s and beyond, LL Cool J's fashion choices set trends and inspired fans around the world. He was one of the first rappers to embrace a signature look, and his style became synonymous with the hip-hop culture of the time. In addition to his impact on fashion, LL Cool J was also making moves as an entrepreneur. He recognized early on the importance of diversifying his career and creating opportunities beyond music and acting. In 1996, he launched his own clothing line, FUBU, For Us, By Us, in collaboration with his friend Damon John. FUBU quickly became a major player in the urban fashion market, with its bold designs and emphasis on catering to the hip-hop community. The brand's success was a reflection of LL Cool J's understanding of the culture and his ability to connect with his audience in new and innovative ways. But LL Cool J's entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop with fashion. He also ventured into the world of fitness, publishing his own workout book, LL Cool J's Platinum Workout, in 2006. The book was a hit, offering fans an inside look at the workout routines that helped LL Cool J maintain his chiseled physique. His dedication to fitness and healthy living became another aspect of his persona, further solidifying his status as a role model for fans of all ages. Despite his success in these various ventures, LL Cool J never lost sight of his roots in hip-hop. He continued to release music throughout the 2000s and 2010s, with albums like 10, 2002, and Exit 13, 2008, showcasing his enduring talent and relevance in the ever-changing world of hip-hop. While these albums may not have reached the same commercial heights as his earlier work, they demonstrated LL Cool J's commitment to his craft and his ability to adapt to new trends while staying true to his artistic vision. LL Cool J's contributions to hip-hop extended beyond his own music. He became a mentor to younger artists, offering guidance and support to those looking to make their mark in the industry. His influence could be seen in the work of countless rappers who came after him, many of whom cited LL Cool J as a major inspiration. He was not only a pioneer but also a torchbearer, helping to shape the direction of the genre and ensure its continued growth and evolution. As his career continued to evolve, LL Cool J also became increasingly involved in philanthropy. He understood the importance of giving back and using his platform to make a positive impact on the world. In 2004, he founded the Jumpin' Ball Foundation, an organization dedicated to providing young people in his hometown of Queens with opportunities to participate in sports and other extracurricular activities. The foundation's mission was to empower youth through physical activity, education, and community engagement, helping them to develop the skills and confidence needed to succeed in life. LL Cool J's philanthropic efforts didn't stop there. He has also been a vocal advocate for health and wellness, particularly in the African American community. He has worked to raise awareness about issues like diabetes and heart disease, using his influence to promote healthier lifestyles and encourage people to take charge of their health. Throughout his career, LL Cool J has consistently demonstrated a commitment to excellence, both in his work and in his personal life. Whether it's through his music, his acting, his entrepreneurial ventures, or his philanthropic efforts, LL Cool J has always strived to be the best at whatever he does. This dedication to greatness has earned him numerous accolades and awards, including multiple Grammy Awards, an NAACP Image Award, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But perhaps LL Cool J's greatest achievement is the legacy he has built, a legacy that extends far beyond his music and his acting. He has become a symbol of perseverance, resilience, and success, an artist who has managed to stay relevant and influential for decades. His journey from the streets of Queens to the heights of fame and fortune is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a relentless drive to succeed. As LL Cool J continues to push the boundaries of what it means to be a hip-hop artist, he remains a true icon, a living legend whose impact on the culture will be felt for generations to come. As the new millennium unfolded, LL Cool J had already achieved what many could only dream of, a career that spanned decades, filled with chart-topping hits, critical acclaim, and a fan base that spanned generations. But LL Cool J was far from finished. The 2000s and 2010s saw him continuing to innovate, remaining relevant in an industry known for its rapid changes, and solidifying his place as one of hip-hop's most enduring legends. One of the hallmarks of LL Cool J's career has been his ability to adapt to the changing landscape of the music industry while staying true to his roots. This was evident in his 2002 album 10, which celebrated his 10th studio release. The album was a blend of the classic LL Cool J sound that fans had come to love, with tracks like Love You Better and Paradise showcasing his smooth, romantic side, while still delivering the hard-hitting beats and lyrics that made him a household name. 10 was both a commercial and critical success, proving that LL Cool J could still produce hits even after nearly 2 decades in the game. But as the music industry continued to evolve, particularly with the rise of digital streaming and social media, LL Cool J faced new challenges. The landscape of hip-hop was shifting, with younger artists dominating the charts and new sounds emerging. Yet LL Cool J remained undeterred. He understood that to stay relevant, he needed to continue evolving as an artist while also embracing the changes in the industry. In 2008, LL Cool J released Exit 13, an album that marked a significant moment in his career. It was his final album with Def Jam, the label that had been his home since the beginning of his career. Exit 13 was a powerful statement, a reminder that LL Cool J was still a force to be reckoned with. The album featured a mix of gritty, street-oriented tracks and smoother, radio-friendly songs, showcasing the duality that had always been a part of his music. While Exit 13 didn't achieve the same commercial success as some of his earlier albums, it was a critical success and a fitting close to his time with Def Jam. Following Exit 13, LL Cool J continued to release new music, but his focus began to shift towards other ventures. One of his most significant roles in the 2010s was as the host of the Grammy Awards, a position he held from 2012 to 2016. As the face of the Grammys, LL Cool J brought his trademark charisma and charm to the stage, helping to bridge the gap between the old and new generations of artists. His presence at the Grammys was a testament to his status as a respected elder statesman in the music industry, someone who had not only shaped hip-hop, but had also made a lasting impact on the broader music landscape. In addition to his hosting duties, LL Cool J also became involved in various television projects. In 2009, he landed a starring role in the hit CBS series NCIS Los Angeles, playing Special Agent Sam Hanna. The role allowed LL Cool J to showcase his acting skills in a new way, and the show became a major success, running for over a decade. LL Cool J's performance on NCIS Los Angeles earned him praise from both fans and critics, further cementing his status as a versatile and talented entertainer. But perhaps more than his music or his acting, LL Cool J's legacy lies in his influence on the culture of hip-hop and the artists who followed in his footsteps. Over the years, countless rappers have cited LL Cool J as an inspiration, pointing to his ability to balance commercial success with artistic integrity, his longevity in the industry, and his pioneering role in bringing hip-hop into the mainstream. Artists like Jay-Z, Nas, and 50 Cent have all acknowledged LL Cool J's impact on their own careers, and his influence can be seen in the work of many contemporary hip-hop stars. Beyond his influence on other artists, LL Cool J has also played a crucial role in shaping the business side of hip-hop. He was one of the first rappers to recognize the importance of branding and entrepreneurship, using his success to launch various business ventures and set an example for others to follow. His work in fashion, fitness, and television has helped to expand the possibilities for what a hip-hop artist can achieve, paving the way for the multi-hyphenate stars of today. LL Cool J's contributions to hip-hop and popular culture have not gone unnoticed. In 2017, he became the first rapper to receive the Kennedy Center Honors, one of the most prestigious awards in the United States, recognizing his lifetime contributions to American culture. The honor was a significant milestone not just for LL Cool J, but for hip-hop as a whole, highlighting the genre's rise from its roots in the Bronx to its current status as a global cultural force. In 2021, LL Cool J was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, another milestone that solidified his place in music history. The induction was a long time coming, and it was a moment of recognition for LL Cool J's pioneering work in hip-hop and his influence on generations of artists. During his acceptance speech, LL Cool J reflected on his journey, thanking those who had supported him along the way and acknowledging the impact that hip-hop has had on the world. As LL Cool J continues to make his mark on the world, his legacy is secure. He has transcended the boundaries of hip-hop, becoming a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond music. His ability to stay relevant in an ever-changing industry, his contributions to the culture, and his commitment to giving back have all helped to define what it means to be a legend in the world of hip-hop. But perhaps most importantly, LL Cool J's story is one of perseverance, resilience, and a relentless drive to succeed. From his early days in Queens to his current status as a global icon, LL Cool J has always been a fighter, someone who refuses to be defined by the limitations of others. His journey is a testament to the power of determination, hard work, and staying true to oneself, no matter the challenges that come along the way. Behind the scenes of LL Cool J's extraordinary career in music, film, and television is a story of personal growth, resilience, and a deep commitment to family and community. While the world knows him as a rap legend and a cultural icon, those closest to him know him as a devoted husband, father, and a man dedicated to giving back to the community that helped shape him. LL Cool J, whose real name is James Todd Smith, has always kept his family close to his heart. He married Simone Johnson in 1995, and together they have raised 4 children, Najee, Italia, Samaria, and Nina. Despite his fame and the demands of his career, LL Cool J has always made it a priority to be present for his family. In interviews, he has often spoken about the importance of family values and the role his wife and children have played in keeping him grounded throughout his career. For LL Cool J, balancing the pressures of fame with his responsibilities as a husband and father has been one of the most important aspects of his life. He has been candid about the challenges that come with maintaining a strong family life, while navigating the ups and downs of the entertainment industry. Yet, through it all, his commitment to his family has remained unwavering. His marriage to Simone has been a testament to their enduring bond, one that has withstood the test of time and the trials of a life lived in the public eye. But LL Cool J's dedication extends beyond his immediate family. He has always felt a deep sense of responsibility to give back to the community, particularly to the neighborhoods in Queens where he grew up. This commitment to service is perhaps best exemplified by his work with the Jump and Ball Foundation, a charity he founded in 2004. The foundation's mission is to provide young people in Queens with access to sports and educational programs that help them develop important life skills. Through Jump and Ball, LL Cool J has helped countless young people stay on the right path, offering them opportunities to succeed that they might not have otherwise had. LL Cool J's philanthropic efforts don't stop with Jump and Ball. He has also been a strong advocate for health and wellness, particularly in the African American community. He has worked with various organizations to raise awareness about diabetes, heart disease, and other health issues that disproportionately affect Black communities. His involvement in these causes is a reflection of his belief in the importance of giving back and using his platform to make a positive difference in the world. In addition to his charitable work, LL Cool J has also been involved in mentoring young artists and providing them with the guidance they need to navigate the complexities of the music industry. He understands the challenges that come with fame and the pressures that young artists face, and he has made it a point to offer support and advice to those following in his footsteps. His role as a mentor is yet another way in which he has contributed to the growth and evolution of hip-hop, helping to ensure that the next generation of artists is equipped to carry the torch forward. As LL Cool J reflects on his life and career, it's clear that his journey has been about much more than just making music or starring in movies. It's been about building a legacy that extends far beyond the confines of the entertainment industry, a legacy rooted in the values of hard work, perseverance, and a deep commitment to family and community. LL Cool J's impact on hip-hop culture is undeniable. He was one of the first rappers to achieve mainstream success, helping to bring hip-hop into the global spotlight. His influence can be seen in the work of countless artists who have come after him, from the way they craft their lyrics to the way they present themselves to the world. But beyond his contributions to music, LL Cool J has also played a significant role in shaping the broader culture, from his influence on fashion to his work as an actor and entrepreneur. As he continues to push the boundaries of what it means to be a hip-hop artist, LL Cool J remains a living legend, a testament to the power of staying true to oneself and never giving up on one's dreams. His journey from the streets of Queens to the heights of fame and success is a story that continues to inspire millions around the world. But perhaps most importantly, LL Cool J's story is one of giving back. Throughout his career, he has used his success not just to elevate himself, but to uplift others. Whether it's through his charitable work, his mentorship of young artists, or his efforts to raise awareness about important health issues, LL Cool J has consistently demonstrated a commitment to making the world a better place. As LL Cool J looks to the future, there is no doubt that he will continue to find new ways to innovate, inspire, and give back. His legacy is one that will endure for generations to come, a reminder that true success is not just about what you achieve, but about the impact you have on the lives of others. In the end, LL Cool J's story is about more than just music. It's about the power of resilience, the importance of family, and the enduring impact of giving back to the community. It's a story that will continue to resonate with fans and admirers for years to come, as LL Cool J's influence on hip-hop and the world at large continues to grow.